and angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for July 25th through to the 31st. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh, Valentine and Doreen Virtue. So let's see what they have to say for us first of all for Monday and Tuesday. Alright, so here we go. This is an interesting card. 8 of Water, the desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Now, if you remember, I believe it was last week, we had the spiritual growth card in the Healing with the Angels deck. So this theme is continuing, and they're bringing attention to the fact that it is, in numerology terms, a 9-year 2016. 2 plus the 1 plus the 6 is 9, and that means that this is a year generally of endings. Now, I know for most of us that can kind of bring about a oh no, and it is quite intense. There has been a lot of changes, a lot of things shifting, a lot of things that we've had to say goodbye to, even people. There have been things that we have really needed to look at that aren't working in our lives, and this really kind of fits with that theme. But rather than worrying about that or, just being stuck in, what you no longer have or the lack of perhaps what has, disappeared in your life or not working, they're just reminding you that it allows you to create space for something more, and not just something more, but something deeper, more meaningful, something that is actually the answer to your prayers. Sometimes I always say to people that when we pray for peace, or when we intend for our lives to expand, or perhaps we are wanting to be more authentic, the things that aren't in alignment with that fall away. And so it's really important to remember that this time where you are letting go is because you are ready for something more exciting, more beautiful, more prosperous, more healthy, more happy. So please remember that if you should be feeling like your life is not fitting you, or you feel like there's a big void somehow, it is being filled and you are being readied for something even better. Okay, so that's Monday. This card came up last time, I'm pretty sure, with the Angel Tarot cards, and that is the World, Archangel Michael. So again, just remembering that we're doing a great job, that there are lots of things to be really proud of right now. And as we've said, we can make a choice about what that really looks like for us. We can focus on the lack, or we can focus on how well we're doing, how well we are doing, how well things are going for those around us. And Michael's saying that he wants us to spend time with those people who will celebrate us, who will celebrate the good things, will celebrate the fact that we are doing a great job. So if you do know people like that, if you have people like that in your life, get together this week. Allow yourself not to wait for a birthday or an official milestone to celebrate your life. Perhaps you can, decide that you're going to look at the way that you have changed from January to now. We're over halfway in the year. In fact, we're nearly in August, but it can be a beautiful thing to do. Perhaps you can review some of the intentions that you had to see how many you've achieved. And even if you feel like you haven't achieved all those practical things that we so often say, oh, I'd like, a better job or more money or more health or whatever it is, there may be something really deep that you haven't looked at that is an amazing thing. Maybe you're starting to really care for yourself more. Maybe you have left an unhealthy situation, whatever it is. But Michael is really wanting us to be proud of ourselves this week. Here we go. Interesting card, especially with the card that we just had with Michael, and that is Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So, what this is saying is that it ties in really with us wanting a deeper, more meaningful life. It ties in with us celebrating our life, because if we do that, we're coming into our power. We're coming into our me time, our time when we get to shine. And that is really what this card is about, coming into your own, which really means being who you are. And when we do that, all kinds of new opportunities and people show up in reflection to that. So I was just saying to some friends of mine that the more that I am in touch with my truth, the more that I meet people who get me, who understand me, who celebrate my truth, who really honor me as a person I am. And then of course, the more that happens, the more that I am able to just fully embrace myself. And the more that I'm able to fully embrace myself, the more beautiful relationships and opportunities continue to happen. And then the cycle continues and continues and continues. So please remember that the changes that you are making are bringing about beautiful people and opportunities for you. And at the end of the week, we're going to be really shown something that will make us realize how far we've come. So I'm sending you much love, everyone. It's a beautiful week, going deep into ourselves again, but really getting the chance to see how amazingly well we are doing. Sending you much love, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.